What's going on, everybody? It's me, DJ Carlo Tendido, and today we're gonna go over 7 tips to improve your DJing in the following aspects. Number 1, getting free music and making content and mixes. Number 2, getting gigs. And number 3, making the crowd happy. And all of these tips and tricks would cost you a single penny because Skillshare took care of that. But before we get to it, I'm doing another weekly giveaway, and this week we're giving out a Pioneer DJ t-shirt. Yep, I have a ton of these and I'm giving them all away. So if you want to win this shirt specifically, all you guys gotta do are the following things. Number 1, like this video. Number 2, subscribe to this YouTube channel. And number 3, leave a comment down below letting me know which tip is your favorite and why. The random winner will be announced at the end of next week's tutorial, so stay tuned for that. And with that said, let's begin. So let's start from the very beginning. You're a beginner DJ or amateur DJ and you want to start making money and getting gigs, but the thing is, you don't have any experience nor connections at all. So how do you improve your DJing if you can't even DJ outside of your bedroom? Well, tip number 1 is for you. You gotta work with what you have, which is your bedroom, your beginner DJ gear, the time you have, and your willingness to work your butt off. So when I was starting out, I used all those factors to my advantage and made a crap ton of mixes and content that showcased my abilities as a DJ. So I made a ton of mixes of different genres of music that I could play, and you may be wondering, how can a beginner DJ with no money get music for free and make those mixes? Well, good question. So tip number 2 is for you. What I did back in the day besides ask my friends for free music was that I would actually rip music from SoundCloud and YouTube, and I joined a bunch of DJ forums and groups that release weekly music packs. And I know this is an illegal way to get music for free, but you guys gotta do what you guys gotta do to get free music, and don't worry, I make up for it now by now doing music the right way and supporting and paying the artists. But when you're starting out, getting music is a top priority. But let's say you do have cash or at least $10. I mean, come on. You're able to afford DJ equipment. You might have some money lying there somewhere for you. So with that money, download music the right and legal way by using a DJ record pool. So pay a DJ record pool like BPM Supreme $10 for 1 month and get access to a huge library of music. And there you can download all the tracks that you think you'll ever need as a beginner DJ, and you can do it guilt-free. Trust me, it'll feel good. So for me, this is by far the best and easiest way to get music ASAP. So speaking of tracks, how do you know which ones to get? Well, here's tip number 3 for you. You can go online and watch and listen to your favorite DJ spin and mix on SoundCloud, YouTube, and Mixcloud. And what I did before was check out the mixes of the DJs I admired. So I would look at their Mixcloud, SoundCloud, and YouTube and listen to their mixes, and most importantly, check out their track list and download every song I enjoyed them playing. And with the songs I've gathered legally and illegally, I would make a bunch of different mixes of different genres of music. So we made a hip-hop mix, EDM mix, top 40 mix, and even a house mix. And I spent a couple of weeks on each mix, making sure that they sound good and have smooth and seamless transitions that showcase my abilities as a DJ. And with those mixes I've gathered and made, I posted them everywhere. On top of that, I sent every mix to all my friends in all the clubs, events, and festivals I wanted to DJ at, and I didn't just send them a lazy link. No, I physically went to my friends, and I physically went to the clubs, festivals, and events I wanted to DJ at, and I physically handed them a USB or CD of my mixes. And since I made so many mixes consistently and constantly, and since I posted them online all the time, I eventually grew a following, giving bookers and promoters an incentive to book me for a gig. So the overall lesson is this: if you want to start getting gigs, you gotta start giving reasons to promoters and bookers to book you. You can't just rely on being a good DJ and your skills to carry you through. No, that's your sense of entitlement. What will get you through this DJ game is the content you produce. So get off your high horse and make content and mixes now. Now, an additional way to get gigs on top of this is tip number 4. Make friends. Genuine friends. And what I mean by this is actually go to the nights or clubs or festivals or events you want to DJ at and get to know the people there, like the promoters, organizers, staff, and even DJs. and support their night. Buy a table, buy a few drinks, buy a few tickets, bring your friends, share their posts, etc. Do it consistently and constantly, and eventually they'll notice that you're not a fair-weathered friend and that you're actually in it for the club life, and hopefully in time you'll be able to build a relationship with them. Because before you can be a DJ for a party or festival or event, you first gotta be an attendant. So be a supportive one at that. So by doing those tips, I guarantee you'll eventually get offered a gig. And tip number 5 is this: take that first gig, whether you like it or not, whether you're getting paid or not, and whether you think you're ready or not. Because in the long run of your long career, it doesn't matter, because the top priority when you're starting out is the reputation that you're building, the experience you're getting, and the experience you're giving others. If you're gonna be like a snobbish DJ when you're starting out because you're just a beginner DJ and say, no, I don't do gigs for free, nobody is going to book you because nobody can trust you yet. So you first have to build that trust and build that relationship. And eventually when you get good, when you start building your career, when you start building a following, that'll be the time to start charging money. But when you're starting out, swallow your pride and your sense of entitlement and take that gig and perform your heart out. So now let's say you just got offered a gig and you took it. Congratulations. But you're feeling ill-prepared, you don't feel ready, you're feeling nervous because this will be your first time to DJ in front of a live audience and you don't know what to do. So what can you do? Well, here's tip number 6 for you. Study the DJ on the night you're scheduled to play. And what I mean by this is get to know his or her track list. And I'm not saying to copy it to the dot, but just know the songs that do really well on that night and discern the vibe from there. Attend his or her night and get to know the vibe and how it feels to be actually attending and dancing to his or her music. Once you start getting that vibe and once you start studying and learning it, you'll eventually know what to play. And finally, tip number 7, practice, practice, and practice. If you truly want to get the nerves away, prepare your set, structure it, and know each song's mix in and mix out point. Once you make a potential set that you think is dope, practice it constantly and record it and send that mix over to all your friends and DJ friends and get their opinion on it as well. Implement what they say to make your mix even better so that when you do play live, you feel happy and confident with a mix that is approved by your friends and DJ friends. And when you do play live, relish the moment, loosen up, and remember to have fun. And here is a bonus tip. Another way to get gigs is to further your skills. And one of the fastest and easiest ways to learn is through Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with over 20,000 classes on music production, songwriting, graphic design, videography, photography, and a whole lot more. Their premium membership gives you unlimited access to high-quality classes on useful and engaging topics like making a website and marketing yourself better. It's honestly a great way to improve your skills and unlock new opportunities. I personally want to recommend Jason Allen's class on music theory for electronic music producers. It's a great way to get introduced into music production and an even better way to understand keys, notes, and melodies that make good music good music. So join the millions of students already learning on Skillshare with this very special offer just for my viewers. Click on the link below and get access to 2 months of unlimited Skillshare for free. Yup, for free. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now and act on it. Start learning today. And with that said, we have reached the end of the video. Let me know in the comment section down below which tip was your favorite. Mine was the one I just mentioned a while ago. Anyway, if you're still here, I know why you're here. You're probably waiting for the winner announcement of last week's giveaway. So let's do it right now. The winner of last week's giveaway is... So congratulations! Please send me your name, address, and phone number to this email over here, and I'll send the item right to you right away. And with that said, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next one. I definitely suggest you guys to first use whatever you have with you right now. So if that's your cell phone, if that's your laptop, then use that. But if you really want to get started in DJing, what's the best thing that you can buy? Definitely whatever you can afford. Use whatever that is to get you where you want to go. Remember, at the end of the day, it's not the equipment you use, it's how you use it. Be it a phone, a computer, or like a crappy controller.